Alright, testing, check 1, 2, testing. We're all set up here, ready to go for Sydney Uni and Manly United in the final round of the NPL Women's New South Wales season. Ready to go. Just need the clearance from the audio truck. We're all good? Fantastic.
University, on the field, number 22, Kiara Benora, and from the field, Kate Tyler. Liberty catch, University nil, Manly nil. First grade up next.
Alright, good afternoon everyone and welcome to Sydney University Football Ground for this final round of the NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon as 10th place Sydney Uni hosts 6th place Manly United, who are still in the hunt for a top 4 spot. However slim that might be, we'll run you through everything you need to know this afternoon as it relates to Manly United and their top 4 hopes. Sydney Uni look to play spoiler. I'll keep you updated with all the action around the grounds as well, with plenty of high intensity action to come, including the first versus second premiership decider at Lambert Park between Bulls FC and RPL Leichhardt. I'll take it through the starting lineups here first at Sydney University. In goals for Sydney Uni, it's number 21, Hannah Callahan, number 3, Alice Thompson, number 4, Amelia Feeney, number 5, Amelia Kirby, number 6, Charlotte Hogan, number 7, Talia Capitanellis, number 13 is Megan Simpson, number 15 is Maddie Caspers as she returns from injury, number 23 is Kiara Benora, number 26 is Jennifer Kokoris, and number 62 is Tiana Petkovsky. On the bench, it's number 31, Sophia Fante, who's the reserve goalkeeper for today, number 2, Charlotte Owen, number 8, Madison Van Dyke, number 10, Jamie Bofields, number 32, Xantha Urich, and number 39 is Alexia Soltarov. Well, for the visiting Manly United in goals, it's number 1, Nicole Simonson, number 2, Phoebe Gilbane, number 5, Nicole Stewart, number 6, Ruby Jackson, number 7, Sienna Dale, number 8, Anita Zorden, number 9, Emily Manette, number 15, Grace Arnold, number 16, Lucy Richards, number 17, Alexia Fauna, and number 37 is Chloe O'Brien. On the bench, it's number 11, Tegan Biasi, number 12, Sian Bazanich, number 14, Jodie Draver, number 20, Ellie Kerr, number 21, India Horsley, and number 22 is Ava Roberts. Will be Manly running from left to right on your screen in this first half in the predominantly white kit with blue trim, blue shorts and white socks. While Sydney University will be running from left to right in the blue and yellow checked jersey with blue shorts and yellow socks. They are moments away from kickoff here at Sydney Uni. Just waiting for our referee to give us the all clear. And we have the all clear as Manly chase. However unlikely it may be, a top 4 spot here in the NPL Women's New South Wales for season 2025. So the equation for Manly United is, first and foremost, they have to win today. They come in today with 42 points. Above them, the Illawarra Stingrays and Mount Druitt in 5th and 4th respectively on 45 points. And Mount Druitt with a plus 19 goal differential. The Illawarra Stingrays with a plus 9 goal differential. They're both in action. Mount Druitt against NWS Spirit and the Illawarra Stingrays against the Gladesville Ravens. So first and foremost, Manly have to win, and with their plus 15 goal differential, need to turn around a 4-goal deficit, either by Mount Druitt losing by multiple goals or Manly winning by multiple goals, as well as hoping that Gladesville beat Illawarra. If either of Mount Druitt or Illawarra get a point, it doesn't matter what Manly do here, as the flag goes up for offside. They will be eliminated from a top 4 spot. So an interesting afternoon ahead, in addition to that premiership decider over at Lambert Park between RPL Leichhardt and Bulls FC, where a draw for the Bulls is enough to secure the premiership for season 2025. We'll focus on the action here for now. I'll keep you updated on everything that's going on around the grounds as Sydney Uni throw the ball in on that far side of the field. Manly get possession and are hoping to do some damage here to open their afternoon. It's headed away. Shot comes in from distance over the crossbar from Phoebe Gilbane. It will be a goal kick. Callahan setting up very deliberately, making sure that she's on the grass as opposed to the sandy portion of the pitch right down the middle. There's a long-standing problem here, as you can probably see the dust and the sand kicking up in the middle of the pitch there on your broadcast. As Phoebe Gilbane comes down the right here, Gilbane trying to find a way into the middle, and in an attempted pass back there to Nicole Stewart will turn the ball over. Yes, it is a long-standing problem here at Sydney University. You heard their pitch relayed earlier this year and spent the first few weeks of the season travelling around different venues, playing their early season home fixtures as you put together the factor of the Sydney winter, dewy grounds and lots of rain, with having to share this ground with a rugby team as well. As you can tell by where the sand is, a lot of that gets played up the middle and down the wings. So it's a recipe for disaster with a high traffic ground. But it's a problem for people that get paid a lot more than me and are much smarter than me to figure out how to prevent this from happening in the future. As Chloe O'Brien here tries to get down the near side. Petkovsky gets cops a shoulder to the back from O'Brien. The referee looked to play advantage for a moment before blowing the whistle. And all out Sydney University, an attacking opportunity here in this one. That will be Alice Thompson to take it. Thompson scoring Sydney University's lone goal when the two sides met back in round 13 in a losing effort. It took that one goal lead in the break as Thompson goes direct, saved by Simonson, who clutches it just inside the 6-yard box, who launches that one looking for Nicole Stewart. What a distance that was on that kick. As Thompson looking for Petkovsky, finds Petkovsky. No, sorry, not Petkovsky, my apologies. Maddie Caspers. Did find Caspers. Headed up by Manly as Uni looks to come away here, and that's going to be put out of play by Sienna Dale. Sydney Uni going on to lose that round 13 game because of a second half brace to Emily Minette. Scoring 2 of her 10 goals for the season on that particular occasion. So another throw in here for Sydney Uni. And do have kickoff at Lambert Park in the Premiership decider here as Manly look to clear the ball. Not quite able to. Sydney Uni keep possession here. Shot coming in from distance is easy work for Nicole Simonson. Manly looking to play out from the back here as Zorden gets the ball away. And Manly now looking to get on the attack, looking for Nicole Stewart, who has straight into an offside position. The referee has not the assistant ref has not put the flag up, but had it reached her, she was definitely offside. Sydney Uni look to win the ball back in midfield. Here's Thompson. Gets a pass. And it'll go back from Hogan to the teammate. A little bit of confusion here as Sydney Uni managed to hold on to the ball. Gilbane gets it away to Zordon. And Manly will look to reset through Simonson down their defensive end of the pitch. Free kick here for Manly. So O'Brien goes across to Grace Arnold. Manly here through Gilbane. It's a beautiful defensive challenge there by Uni, who look to move the ball on. It'll go into the legs of Nicole Stewart, who recovers quickly to get the ball. Stewart gets it away to Ruby Jackson. Looking for Emily Manette. Jackson wearing the captain's armband today. It'll go through to Callahan in goals. In the bright pink goalkeeper's jersey. Highlighter pink, one might say, with the matching socks and grey shorts. Manly's keeping Nicole Simonson in the all red attire. As that's going out of play from Chloe O'Brien. It will be a corner for Sydney Uni. Corner whipped in. It's not cleared by Manly yet. Now it will through Emily Manette. Nicole Stewart giving chase. But Megan Simpson's there to recover. Who's kicked it straight into Nicole Stewart. Callahan has to commit here. She does. She has to get back. Shot from distance. Will it drop? Will it drop? No, it won't. It will not. And that had to be a recipe for disaster there for Sydney Uni. And they've been bailed out by Alexia Fauna not being able to get the shot from distance to drop here in the 11th minute of this game. My word. That'll get the heart pumping, regardless of which side you support here this afternoon. Oh, unbelievable. What a passage of play. Callahan gets us back underway with a goal kick as Uni look to move the ball through midfield. Here's Manly. Look, he'll go straight through to Callahan. Not able to find the run of Lucy Richards there, who was cutting in off the left wing. Try to run on to the ball. And if Uni are quick here, they've got a break here down the right wing. Can they get it into the box? They can, but it will go out for a corner. Despite appeals from a couple of the Manly players. There's a corner. And given what we just saw moments ago, I think Sydney Uni will want to do a little bit better off this set piece. Of course, did I have a wise individual once tell me that a corner is an opportunity for both sides to score. We just saw it. Will we see it again? No, we won't, because it's going to go out for a corner on the other side of the ground. Sydney Uni's third corner of the afternoon. And we're not even... Oh, we're just ticked over 12 minutes gone. Corner, whipped in. It's going to be a goal kick, header off target over the crossbar from Sydney Uni. Cole Simonson going short. We have to restart to Arnold. I'll pass it to Chloe O'Brien. We'll go back to Arnold. So they advance down the pitch. Manly here trying to move it through midfield. Here's Fauna passing it off to Jackson. He'll go back to Arnold. Cross to O'Brien. O'Brien's got Gilbane here on the right. Chooses to go direct in the middle to Manette. And we'll see Alice Thompson get the ball. Pass back to Simpson. Hogan goes backwards to, I believe that's Kiara Benora there in the middle. So this does get a little bit hard sometimes to read these Sydney Uni jersey numbers. Although with the amount of Sydney Uni games I've called this season, I've got no excuse whatsoever. I'm pretty sure I've called like half of them. As Gilbane throws it into Stewart, who's looking for an option in the middle, trying to get around Simpson and Thompson, does so. Back to Gilbane, appeals for a foul, waved away, falls to Fauna, and Emily Manette's shot off target. Yes, it is Kiara Benora in the centre of defence with on the left centre back position with Amelia Feeney at right centre back. Megan Simpson here at left back. As Arnold goes to Simonson. I believe it's Charlotte Hogan over at right. No, Charlotte Hogan at the base of midfield. That is a falcon for the ages. There's Gilbane looking to recover. She looks to be just slightly shook up. I imagine she'll have to get checked here by the trainer. No, she won't. That's look, I've seen players concussed for less. I will say that. That's so luckily everything's all right there. Gilbane just copping one to the schnoz. There's Nicole Stewart here, trying to get around Thompson. We'll go back looking for Alexia Fauna, not able to do so. And it's Amelia Kirby at right back. So the back four is Thompson on the left, Benora left centre back, Feeney at right centre back, and Amelia Kirby at right back in a back four for Sydney Uni. As the throw comes in, and foul throw has been called against Megan Simpson. So it will be Manly to take the throw in through Gilbane, looking for Stewart, who's headed over the top by Thompson. Actually, my apologies, it was not a foul throw. It was then headed. No, the second one was a foul throw. Yes, there were two throw-ins in that sequence. It's a little bit blocked here. From being able to see that particular one as Manly get their first corner of the afternoon. Corner whipped in will be, so won't even reach the 18-yard box before it's stopped by Thompson along the ground. Sydney Uni coming to the defensive effort there. Capitanelis looks to get the ball down to Kirby on the right, not able to do so. Hanley picked the ball up here in midfield, looking to move it on. Stewart through to Gilbane, who appears to be more than recovered from the Falcon she copped a couple of minutes ago. Kokoris not able to control the ball. Gilbane comes out here to Nicole Stewart, cross into the box, will fall short. Get past Callahan from Sienna Dale, who continues her goal-scoring form. Number 5 of the season for Sienna Dale, as Manly take a 1-0 lead here at the Sydney University football ground. They'll need a few more if they want to play finals, but they're on their way here in the 19th minute. It's Manly United 1, Sydney University 0. Thompson looks to move the ball down the wing. Chloe O'Brien trying to keep that one in place. She won't be able to. It will be a Sydney Uni throw in. As a through ball here for Sydney Uni from Jennifer Kokoris, not able to find a teammate there on the edge of the box as Sienna Dale looks to win this ball. She does so. We'll go out for a throw in. I think what we'll do here, as it's gone out for a corner for Manly, is take you around the grounds a little bit. So Gladesville and Illawarra. Oh, sorry, it's going to be a throw in for Manly. My apologies. No, it is going to be the corner. Yes. Manly didn't look like they were setting up for a corner for a moment there. Over at the Arctic Circle, Gladesville and the Stingrays are locked at 0-0. 10.5 minutes gone there. While over at Popondetta Park, Mount Druitt and NWS Spirit also locked at 0-0. 13.5 minutes gone there. So that is Manly are doing their part of the equation so far in terms of their hunt for finals. As Sydney Uni here, they'll have this attack stopped by Gilbane. Kicks it out, not wanting to take any chances. And over at Lambert Park, between Arpia and Bulls FC, it is still scoreless after 15. So in all of the games they need to keep across today that have top 4 or premiership implications. I shall come back to that thought. The flag goes up for offside. Maddie Caspers just drifting beyond the back line of Manly United. They are all scoreless at this stage, all those games. Just a reminder, of course, for Bulls FC to win the premiership, they only need to draw due to a far superior goal difference over Arpia Leichhardt. As Gilbane here goes back to O'Brien, who has to give chase. A little bit of a missed time pass. She'll pass it into the 18-yard box for Simonson. Goes back to Chloe O'Brien. Long ball. They'll be met by Kiara Benora. As Manly win the ball in midfield before it's taken away by Maddie Caspers. Here's Jennifer Kokoris. She's keeps possession of the ball after bumbling first. It's eventually taken away from her by Anita Zorden, former Football New South Wales Institute player. Of course, this is their first year not in the competition. They're replaced by the Western Sydney Wanderers Academy side. Here's Zorden looking for Manette. Long ball from O'Brien looking for Nicole Stewart, will be met by Amelia Feeney. And Feeney, well, actually there might be trouble here as it's a beautiful save there by Hannah Callahan off the boot of Ruby Jackson there. Nicole Stewart blocking the initial attempted clearance from Sydney Uni, allowing Richards to launch it from distance. Callahan up to the task that time. Going to be a throw in on the far side of the field for Sydney Uni. In front of the sponsor hoardings there up against the fence. Zorden turns the ball over in a dangerous position. The shot comes in and it's blocked. And then the shot comes back in again and goes wide. Still locked at 0-0 here in the early goings. Oh, sorry. No, we're not locked at 0-0. My apologies. I had a momentary brain fade. There's Manly 1, Sydney Uni 0. About halfway through the first half. Here's O'Brien, strapping on the right knee as well. Let's pass away to Arnold. Does Nicole Simonson will receive it back? Simonson delivering instructions to her backline before passing it on. There's Megan Simpson here. We'll just clear it out for a throw-in. To Nicole Stewart. Manette gets around the defensive line, looking for options. Cross to the far post. Deanna Dale brings it down. Saved by Callahan, who keeps it in play. It's a long ball by Callahan. Gilbane meets it first. Looking for Anita Zorden. What was moved on by Amelia Feeney. Here's Amelia Kirby. And Grace Arnold put that one out for a corner. And a bit of pressure there from Jennifer Kokoris. As Sydney Uni looking to draw back level here. It's whipped in. Punched away by Simonson. And we've got a couple of players down here. Simonson is not one of them. She's back to her feet. It appears to have been a collision between a Manly player, a Sydney Uni player, and Simonson. She's attempted to clear the ball. I think the Manly player involved there is Grace Arnold. She's back to her feet, as is the Sydney Uni player, appears to be Amelia Feeney, who's not afraid to leap up at corners. In fact, call... Oh, we're going to have a drop ball here, are we? Yes, we are going to have a drop ball here. Manly coaching staff complaining that Amelia Feeney didn't have to come off, but as there was not a yellow card thrown, header on target, saved by Simonson. In fact, one of the Manly assistant coaches still remonstrating with the assistant ref here on the near side, but Grace Arnold was also down in that, so she should have had to come off as well if Amelia Feeney came off. The referee has left them both stay on the field. So, as the corner is whipped in, going to be punched away. Cross comes back in from Caspers, cleared away by Manette, only as far as Charlotte Hogan, who shoots. Saved by Simonson. Manly holding on to this 1-0 lead. Instructions coming to launch it long, heading for Alexia Fauna. Didn't quite meet Fauna, but here's Nicole Stewart. Stewart looking for the cross. Cleared away on the goal line by Sydney Uni, who now look to move it out. And in fact, they'll win the throw in here. Played out there off of Phoebe Gilbane. So the Uni will get to continue their advancement down the pitch. Thompson heads it forward, sent back the other way by O'Brien. One in midfield by Sydney Uni. I was going to say one in midfield by Manly, but they turned it over before I could get the words out of my mouth. Manly win it back through Chloe O'Brien. Pass back to Simonson, who sends it down the wing for Lucy Richards. Feeney win the ball back, chipped up by Feeney, will be brought down by Anita Zorden. Short pass comes away, looking for Manette, and Callahan is just going to gently let that one roll out of play for a goal kick. Alexia Fauna not able to find Manly's striker. Here at the Sydney University Football Ground, the sun is setting. And the floodlights starting to take effect here. This is the time of the year where the first half is usually bathed in sunshine and the second half is not, as we edge closer to summer. And here in round 26 of the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. And just 2 weeks to go. Next week, week 1 of finals is 1 place 4 and second place 3rd. And Manly will be hoping to sneak into that 4th spot. And they need some more goals. Might get on the score sheet here. Sienna Dale looking for option into the middle. No, they won't, because it's going to be shut down by... Sorry, my apologies. Going to be shut down by Maddie Caspers. Arnold recovers the ball. Here's Emily Manette. And it's going to be a throw-in for Manly. Gilbane finds Nicole Stewart, who goes into the middle. And Sienna Dale heads it straight into the arms of Hannah Callahan. So we've got a score update around the grounds at the Arctic Circle. 22 minutes gone there. And Gladesville Ravens have taken a 1-0 lead over the Illawarra Stingrays. So one of the equations currently working in Manly's favour in terms of their opponent, or the sides in and around the top 4. 22 gone at the Arctic Circle. It's Gladesville 1, Illawarra 0. As Manly here through Chloe O'Brien. Get the ball away, out onto the far side. Looking for Sienna Dale, there was Lucy Richards. It'll roll through to Callahan. in the 18-yard box. A score update from Popondetta Park. 25.5 minutes gone there and still scoreless between Mount Druitt and NWS Spirit. So as it stands, the live ladder still sees Mount Druitt in 4th place. Manly get up into 5th. The Illawarra Stingrays in 6th on the live ladder. There's Alice Thompson here, looking to get it away to Jennifer Kokoris. Caspers goes backwards to Feeney. Feeney looking for Kirby, finds her. Or it's sent long by Ruby Jackson, and Feeney will get to the ball before Sienna Dale. Callahan goes along with the clearance. O'Brien heads that one backwards. Alice Thompson giving chase. Before Gilbane sends it back to Simonson. Goes short to Arnold. And that's beautifully won there by Sydney Uni, as that's a shot from distance going over the crossbar. There are a couple of options in the middle, and I'm sure I believe that is Petkovsky would love to have her time back again on that one. It's Arnold. Look for Lucy Richards down the left, and Richards not able to get on the end of it. Here's O'Brien. Richards back to O'Brien. We'll go back to Simonson. A little bit shorter than I think Simonson was expecting, but she recovered well to get across to it. Down the line, looking for Sienna Dale. Sorry, that was not Sienna Dale. That was Richards who was making the cut in. Sienna Dale dropping back into midfield to cover for Manly's left back there. Amelia Feeney tries to keep this ball in place. She won't be able to. She'll give Manly a throw in here. Lucy Richards to take the ball. Throwing it to Ruby Jackson. Fauna back to Jackson. As Maddie Caspers looks to come away with it. Won't be able to. Here's Dale. Gets the pass in. Ruby Jackson. Drops it short for Manette, who tried the 1-2 there with Jackson. And Jackson just half a pace too slow. Here's Nicole Stewart. Loses possession of the ball. Petkovsky gets it. Oh, was looking for Thompson. Wasn't able to find her. Manly get the ball back. Gilbane doesn't get that as flush as she would like. Chipping it up into the air. Petkovsky and Gilbane is passing the ball back and forth amongst themselves as they try to get it forward before it falls to Uni here through Captain Alice, who finds Alice Thompson here on the wing. Thompson in the corner, tries to cross it into the box. Headed away by O'Brien before Anita Zorden gets it away to Manette. Here's Jackson going long, looking for Sienna Dale. Sienna Dale running out of options. It's 3 back for Uni. Sienna Dale might try to go herself here. And it's cleared out by Amelia Feeney for a throw-in just inside the corner flag. There's injuries galore going on at Lambert Park right now. And that's going to be a flag up for offside here. So I don't think we'll know the result over at Lambert Park before we go off air here. So I'm expecting there'll be a lot of first half stoppage time based on what I've seen so far. But we will keep you across it till we go off air here, and at which point you'll be able to flick over and watch the rest of the game yourself if you're not dual screening like I am. As Feeney gets the ball away to Hogan, who's not able to take possession. Emily Manette found Alexia Fauna for clearance. Went the way of Chloe O'Brien, who gets it out to Lucy Richards. Richards crosses in, stopped by Feeney. Gets the ball away. And Sydney Uni looks to move it through midfield here. Out onto the right from Captain Ellis to Kirby, who crosses it in. The far post, it bounces over the head of everyone, and Gilbane will shoulder that one out of play. Or gently guide that one out of play, I should say. Of course, if she'd shouldered it out of play, it would have been a corner. About 6.5 minutes plus stoppages from half time here at the Sydney University football ground. Casper's not able to keep that one in play. Here's Nicole Stewart. Unable to find a teammate. Feeney. It's out to Alice Thompson. Finds Caspers. Goes back to Thompson. Thompson moving it forward. And referee looking to play advantage, but he's blown a foul here against Ruby Jackson. So it will be Alice Thompson to take it once again from a similar position where she took a free kick earlier as well. I'll be hoping to deliver it in the box. Sydney Uni look to arrest a 1-goal lead here to Manly United. Referee just indicating a free kick will be on the whistle. Fauna and Stewart in the wall for Manly. Simonson not even directing the wall. Free kick comes in from Thompson, headed towards goal. Will it fall to the Uni player coming in at the far post? No, it won't. That's a goal kick. As O'Brien passes the ball there, looking for Sienna Dale, finds Sienna Dale, gets it away to Ruby Jackson. Going out to Richards, back to Jackson. Jackson to Anita Zorden, who goes long, looking for Richards. Will try to chase this one down, but won't get there before Callahan gets a touch on it. Although she has turned the ball over again, shot from distance, saved by Callahan. That's the second time she's done that today, has turned the ball over from a clearance and welcomed a shot into an open net. This time Callahan able to get back. She was benefited earlier by Alexia Fauna not being able to get the ball to drop as it went towards the goal. Enough. It was dropping, just not enough. As Emily Manette here. Goes short on the outside to Gilbane, who goes across looking for Sienna Dale. The height of Dale working against her there, but it's on the ground here. Back into the box. And Fauna shanks the shot. Manly recover the ball here on the clearance. Back to Gilbane and a free kick won by Alexia Fauna. And she'll be the one to take the free kick that she won. As Manly look to double their advantage here. Fauna puts it into the box, headed away by Amelia Feeney. It'll be a corner here for Manly. As I'll take you around the grounds while waiting for this corner to take place. I can tell you that at the Arctic Circle, Gladesville have doubled their lead over the Stingrays. 2-0 for Gladesville, and for the Illawarra Stingrays, they might miss out on finals. Well, probably say by their own doing, to be honest. They've kind of fallen away at the later stages of this season, just haven't been able to get results. In fact, I'll take you around the grounds again in a moment after this corner, because we do have action elsewhere. As the shot comes in from Anita Zordan over the crossbar. And around the grounds, we'll take you to Lambert Park, where in the battle for the premiership between Apia Leichhardt and Bulls FC in the 37th minute, Bulls FC have taken a 1-0 lead over Apia Leichhardt. They only needed the draw to win the premiership, and now they've given themselves a 1-goal cushion late in the first half there. Bulls FC in the driver's seat for the second piece of silverware in the women's competition up for grabs this season. As my brain tries to move that forward. Wasn't that just picked off by Sydney Uni? And we're taking you around the grounds. Actually, I'll come back to that thought as Emily Manette is flagged for offside. In fact, the referee is going to ignore the offside and just give the goal kick. Yeah, the referee has waved away the offside for the goal kick from the assistant referee. And so around the ground, Popondetta Park still scoreless between Mount Druitt and NWS Spirit. So Manly, with their 1-0 lead, still miss out on finals unless NWS Spirit can take the lead Mount Druitt, and Manly can score some more goals here. Although I will say, Mount Druitt with a free kick have just gone wide. So they are closing in on a goal there at Popondetta Park. Still scoreless as we stand at Popondetta Park. We're into stoppage time here in the first half. About 30 seconds gone. And Grace Arnold goes back to Nicole Simonson. Emily Manette stayed on side here, gets past Callahan, and cleared, put out just for a corner there. And there'll be no time to take the corner, just the 1 minute of stoppage time here in the first half. Sees Manly United with a 1-goal lead over Sydney University here at half-time. Around the grounds, Bulls FC with that 1-goal lead over Apia. Couple more injuries taking place there, so there's going to be a lot of stoppage time at the end of the first 45 there. Gladesville with a 2-0 lead over the Illawarra Stingrays. Mount Druitt locked at 0 with NWS Spirit, but Manly doing everything they can to rocket themselves into the top 4, but they'll need a lot more goals here in the second half. They'll join us back in about 14 minutes' time here at the Sydney University Football Ground for the second half.
Where's that game? Where's that?
That's it's over in Leichhardt.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I know where it's like. So if the Bulls win or tie, no.
Whoever's in the studio hasn't sent us the half lunch yet.
back to Sydney football ground for the second half. Last 45 minutes of the NY season. Manly United beat Sydney University 1-0.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back here to the Sydney University Football Ground for the second half of this round 26 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. It'll be the final half of football for Sydney University this season. Manly United still in with the faintest of shouts to play finals football. Keep you updated on everything that's going on around the grounds here in the second half. As the two sides have swapped ends, it's Manly United running from right to left on your screen in this second half in the predominantly white jersey with blue trim, blue shorts and white socks. As the flag has stayed down here on Manly, fall to Phoebe Gilbane. Caspers gets it away but isn't able to get it away to a teammate, and Sydney Uni looking to clear it through midfield. Amelia Feeney stopping the run there. Anita Zorden gets it away to half-time substitute Tegan Biasi. Zorden not able to get past Kiara Benora, who clears it out for a throw-in. Looks as though Sienna Dale was the first half goal scorer, is the player who's made way for Tegan Biasi to come on in jersey number 11. So half-time substitute for Manly. There's Tegan Biasi on, Sienna Dale off. Sydney Uni have made a change of their own in goals. Coming off is number 21, Hannah Callahan. Has been replaced by number 31, Sophia Farte. Farte would absolutely love nothing more than to stop Manly from getting the goals required to play finals. Be a cap in her bow of what has been a breakout season for the young goalkeeper as Emily Manette tries to get it away but isn't able to do so. Included a young Matilda's call-up for the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup qualifiers in Tajikistan, and a contract with Sydney FC for the upcoming A-League women's season. She'll be part of a goalkeeping room that consists of American Heather Hins and Tiana Robertson, signed from the Newcastle Jets in the off-season with the Sky Blues. Well, she'll also link up with one of her Sydney Uni teammates in Maddie Caspers, who's here passing the ball to Captain Ellis. Amelia Kirby covers that one before it goes out for a throw-in, as Captain Ellis was unable to move the ball further down the pitch. Maddie Caspers not able to get the pass away. She's appealing for a foul. The referee says nothing doing, and I don't have to say, I kind of agree with the referee there. It looks like she fell under her own steam. But regardless, she's got the ball back here. Captain Ellis, who's got quite a lot of strapping on her left knee, gets the ball away down the ground. We'll come back here to Kirby, who stops it from going any further backwards. Tiana Petkovsky getting on the end of that one, trying to find a teammate there in the middle. Wasn't able to. Amelia Feeney away to Kirby, who goes crossfield. There's Alexia Fauna looks to move it down the wing, isn't able to Nicole Stewart as Sydney Uni recover the ball in midfield here. Is Sydney Uni not able to get around back line, and that's going to be a yellow card shown there to one of the Manly defenders. That is number 37, Chloe O'Brien, here in the 50th minute for some rather unnecessary afters there, and has given away a free kick in the process. I'll take this moment to send you around the grounds while we wait. So half-time at Lambert Park. Bulls FC with a 1-0 lead over RPL Leichhardt. It's going to be a throw-in here for Manly. Half-time at the Arctic Circle. Gladesville and the Illawarra Stingrays has Gladesville with a 2-0 lead over the Stingrays. Manly are 5th on the live ladder. Still not enough to make the top 4. As Uni recover there to avoid turning the ball over in a very dangerous position as Manly on the hunt for goals. And they need quite a few more yet as Mount Druitt and NWS Spirit still locked at 0-0. That game just getting underway in the second half out at Popondata Park. A draw will see Mount Druitt through to the finals in 4th, regardless of what happens here. With UNSW's win last night, Mount Druitt can only finish 4th if they make the finals. Free kick taken here by Manly. As Chloe O'Brien through the midfield. Finds
Manly at half time, coming from the field, number 7, Sienna Dale, being replaced by number 11, Tegan Biasi.
as Manly here get the ball back, looking to hit quickly on the break. Nicole Stewart is away down the right. She will keep it in play. Has to try to get the cross in to Anita Zorden. She does so. Zorden on the left foot shoots, and that'll be blocked out of play for a corner for Manly. Lead 1-0 here at the Sydney Uni Football Ground. And as I touched on, they need to score, or they need to win this game by at least 4 goals to ensure their spot in the finals. Now it's going to go out for a corner once again. We'll repeat the process here with Alexia Fauna take the corner here again on the near side. Potential short corner option here for Manly. They are indeed playing silly buggers as Emily Manette tries to toe that one home on the line, not able to. And referee looking to play advantage before blowing a foul on against Manly United. And referee just going to instruct Amelia Feeney to go back to goalkeeper Sophia Fante, who was the one fouled just inside the 6-yard box. Although, looking at a replay, I don't think she was fouled. But the referee made the decision. I mean, it certainly looked at first glance, and so I can understand why the referees made the call. There's Tegan Biasi here. He's got a couple of players to try to get around. Captain Ellis leading the way. And eventually gets around. And Maddie Caspers is adjudged to have won a free kick here on Tegan Biasi. As Caspers moves on to Captain Ellis. Beautiful back heel there by Captain Ellis. As Uni through Captain Ellis again. Try to move this one downfield. Charlotte Hogan gets on the end of that one. As it's gone ricocheting around the middle. Arnold. So they're able to find Amelia Kirby. Chloe O'Brien sends that one long. Tegan Biasi gets a header onto it. And that'll go out off of Amelia Feeney. Emily Minette winning her slide to throw in. And Sydney Uni coaching staff thinking that should have gone the other way. Trying to convince the referee to change his mind. Sydney Uni coach Oz Rowley there, looking like he's practicing for the magic show. His best juggler's impression. As Kiara Benora moves that one along. And Uni get out of the way here. Maddie Caspers finding Jennifer Kokoris. Chloe O'Brien trying to do everything she can to get that one out of play. And she does so for a goal kick. Uni playing with a lot more intensity here in this second half. Want to try to get at least one back, if not two, to try to end their season on a high. Go around the grounds. Second half back underway at Lambert Park. Still Bulls FC 1, Apia 0. Here's Maddie Caspers. Anita Zorden. Going through the middle there, looking for Nicole Stewart. Not quite able to get the distance on the pass. As Kiara Benora gets it away in midfield. And Kokoris will pass it back to Feeney, who goes back to Benora. Feeney. Hogan turns it over to Nicole Stewart, who lobs that one up into the air. Not able to be brought down by Bennett, but it will be brought down by Biasi, who goes back to Nicole Stewart. Nicole Stewart looking for Emily Manette, who will do well to chase this one down and keep it from going out for a goal kick. She does so, and she beautifully plays that out there for a corner. Lucy Richards staying as a short option with Alexia Fauna coming across to take the corner. And Richards being sent away as Fauna delivers a corner in and headed to win off the crossbar and over from Chloe O'Brien. And Manly will make a substitute here. It's going to be number 20, Ellie Kerr, making her way onto the field here in place of number 16, Lucy Richards. So here in the 59th minute of play. So that's another Jamie Bofield's coming on for Sydney Uni in that same substitution window. So that substitution for Manly, Ellie Kerr on in jersey number 20 and Lucy Richards off in jersey number 16. And that substitution for Sydney Uni is Jamie Bofield's on. And as soon as I can see which player it is who's making their way around the back end of the field, I will bring that one to you. But Jamie Bofield's on in jersey number 10 for Sydney University. As a throw comes in from Nicole Stewart, who's come over to this left side. After that substitution's taken place, Chloe O'Brien given chase, shouldering the Sydney Uni attacker there off the ball. I believe that is Petkovsky. Grace Arnold. Moves that one. Looking for Ellie Kerr. Here's Gilbane, who finds Kerr. Kerr nutmegs the defender there, gets the cross in, which doesn't meet Tegan Biasi. Amelia Feeney not quite able to clear it, but there's a free kick adjudged have been given away in the process. And I haven't been able to catch the number of that Sydney Uni player who's come off, so I'll try to do some good old-fashioned guesswork on the run here. Sydney Uni not able to communicate effectively on that attack. She'll see it cleared out by Chloe O'Brien. Into the back of the garbage truck there. Actually, there doesn't appear to be a truck, just a left dump. Yeah, just a left dumper, but certainly into garbage, I will say. There's Manly. Try to get this attack going. We'll win a throw in. There's Manly here. Get it into the box. It'll fall to Anita Zorden. She has to be careful. Zorden on the right. What a save, Sophia Fante. My word. Tipping it over the crossbar. Keeps Manly restricted to just the 1-0 lead here in the second half. And coming off the boot, Anita Zorden would have thought she'd have scored for all money, but Sophia Fante said otherwise. What a save by Sydney Uni's number 31. Taking a look at a replay here, that was definitely going into the top right corner if Sophia Fante didn't get to it. That might be the save of the game. As Gilbane heads it off to Chloe O'Brien. It'll be claimed by Sophia Fante. And I can tell you that Jamie Bowfields, when she came on, replaced number 3, Alice Thompson. So, recapping that substitution in the 59th minute for Sydney University. It's number 10, Jamie Bowfields on. Number 3, Alice Thompson off. As Alexia Fauna goes back to Nicole Simonson. Chloe O'Brien. Pass it to Anita Zorden, who'll go all the way back to Simonson, who launches this one long. Amelia Feeney is going to get there first. Does have to battle for it with Tegan Biasi, but she comes up tops. The Sydney Uni defender, who's had quite the season. For Uni. That's a ball there for Petkovsky. And the flag has stayed down. Confusing quite a few people here in the stands, but we play on. I have to admit I was about to do some score checking because I thought for sure that flag was going to go up for offside, but we stay here with Manly turning it over to Amelia Feeney, whose praises I was singing before, just before. In addition to a solid defensive work for Sydney University, she's found the back of the net 4 times this afternoon. Another free kick for Sydney Uni will give us the chance to go around the grounds. Actually, won't give us a chance to go around the grounds yet because we had another substitution here. So it's going to be India Horsley coming on for Manly here in the 65th minute. In jersey number 21. Who is replacing number 17, Alexia Fauna. So that substitution in the 65th minute, number 21, India Horsley on. Number 17, Alexia Fauna off for Manly United. And we will go around the grounds just for another moment, heading back to the Arctic Circle as the Illawarra Stingray season is coming to an end slowly and painfully. So we'll come back to that thought. Here's Uni on the attack. Shot comes in over the crossbar. Back to around the grounds. Gladesville 3, Illawarra Stingrays 0. Their season coming to an end very, very slowly and painfully, missing out on finals despite being in the top 4 for the vast majority of the season. But once they fell out, have not been able to find their way back in. And regardless of what Manly do here, it might be all for naught because Mount Druitt have taken the lead over NWS Spirit at Pompedetta Park. At 1-0 in the 60th minute of play there. So Mount Druitt have got one hand on a top 4 spot. And setting up some tasty finals in week 1 with the score still locked at 1-0, or score still 1-0 at Lambert Park. Bulls FC over Apia. So as it stands, week 1 of finals next week, we'll see Bulls FC hosting Mount Druitt and Apia Leichhardt hosting UNSW. Of course, stay tuned to NPL New South Wales website and socials for full details once those fixtures, locations and times are confirmed. Although I do expect one of the finals will be on Saturday afternoon and one of them will be on Sunday afternoon as well, or sort of early evening. But stay tuned to the NPL New South Wales website and socials for confirmation of those fixtures, locations and times as they become available. The winners of those 2 semi-finals will face off in the grand final, which will take place at Netstrata. Oh, sorry, that's not Netstrata anymore, the sponsor it, at Cogra Jubilee Stadium in Sydney South, in a double header with the NPL men's grand final as well. As Nicole Stewart wins her side a throw in here, shifting in this second half after Ellie Kerr came on to left back. So Ellie Kerr made her way to right wing and Nicole Stewart made her way to left back. Tegan Biasi here takes a shot. Sophia Fante getting in the way there, bobbling it for recovering it, not letting Emily Minette get the second opportunity there. As Anita Zorden gets in the way of that one before Maddie Caspers wins the ball back. Caspers goes out onto the far side. Kilbane will get there first. In fact, she tried to let that one run out of play and has lost possession of the ball before it is won back by India Horsley. Manly win a throw. Just ticked over into the 68-minute mark here. Still no change to the halftime score of Manly 1, Sydney Uni 0. Sienna Dale's goal the difference. A free kick here for Manly. Just inside their attacking half, and everyone except for Grace Arnold and Nicole Stewart going forward here. Nicole Simonson to take the free kick. I think Manly are aware that they need to score more goals. But I don't think they know. There's Maddie Caspers trying from distances, shanked the shot. Nicole Stewart will recover it. I don't think Manly are aware that at this stage it's all for naught, unless things change over in Mount Druitt. But they might get the opportunity here as India Horsley takes the shot and it's wide for a goal kick. As we're going to have another substitution here. And it's going to be Sydney Uni making a substitution here. It's going to be Xantha Juric coming on. As the 70th minute. Number 32. And Madison Van Dyke coming on as well here in the 70th minute. Double substitution. So Talia Capitanelis is one of the players who's made her way from the field. And I'll tell you who the other player is in a moment.
Number 13, Megan Simpson.
There you go. Megan Simpson has made her way from the field. So double substitution there for Sydney University. So he's number 7, Talia Capitanelis, number 13, Megan Simpson off, and Madison Van Dyke and Jamie Bofields, Madison Van Dyke and Xantha Juric on. As Sydney Uni win a free kick here, and Talia Capitanelis has had a fantastic season, has netted double-digit goals, a couple of those with Western Sydney Wanderers Academy in the early stages of the season. Of course, Capitanelis signing for the Western Sydney Wanderers A-League women's side last season. My apologies. Signing for the Western Sydney Wanderers A-League women's side last season, and being an academy side, was able to move up and down between the two until her contract expired, and she made her way back to Sydney University for the second half of this NPL New South Wales women's campaign. She's found double-digit goals. Capitanelis will be looking for a new club next year if an A-League women's return is on the cards, as this corner's whipped in. Headed away by Manly. There's Bofields. Moves the ball forward. It'll come back to Bofields. Cross comes in. Cleared away by Arnold, only as far as Maddie Caspers. It's off to the right for a goal kick. Off target with the shot there from Sydney Uni, number 15. So it's Talia Capitanelis not retained by the Western Sydney Wanderers for the upcoming A-League women's season. Free kick here by Sydney Uni, or won by Sydney Uni. There's certainly a lot of clubs that could do with a player like Talia Capitanelis. It'll be Amelia Feeney to take this free kick here. Find a teammate out there on the left wing. Looks to move it forward. Pass coming away here. Switch flanks here, Will Uni. Before to Petkovsky. Receives the pass. And will go out of play off of Anita Zorden. So it will be Amelia Kirby to throw it in. And Maddie Caspers attempting a scorpion kick there. Wanted to keep the ball moving. That's a beautiful back heel there for Petkovsky from Bofields. It rolls through to Nicole Simonson, who launches it long. Here's Tegan Biasi. Go out of play off of Caspers. Here's Nicole Stewart with the throw in, looking for Ellie Kerr, who will win her side a corner. So We go around the grounds. Still 3-0 at the Arctic Circle in favour of Gladesville. Still 1-0 at Popondetta Park in favour of Mount Druitt. Manly United's season, as it stands, will be coming to an end in the next 20 minutes or so, barring a turnaround of a miraculous kind at both venues, both here and at Popondetta Park, as Anita Zorden readjusts the corner. Zorden delivers it. It's going to be cleared away by Uni. Here's Bowfields. He gets it away to Tiana Petkovsky. Has to try to get around Gilbane. Isn't able to do so, but Bowfields will get this one back underway quickly. No, she won't. She's going to leave it for Amelia Kirby. And who's looking to throw it long for Petkovsky, headed out by Nicole Stewart. Amelia Kirby to take the throw in again. And still no change to the score at Lambert Park between Bulls FC and RPL Leichhardt. As it stands, Bulls FC will win the NPL Women's New South Wales Premiership. 65 minutes gone there. This will come out for a goal kick. Cole Simonson going short to Grace Arnold. It finds Emily Minette in midfield, who allows it to run through to Ellie Kerr. Cross coming in. Biasi gets it away to Anita Zorden, and the flag has gone up for offside against Tegan Biasi. Anita Zorden through one-on-one, but unfortunately the player who touched the ball first to get it to Zorden was in an offside position. And going to have Manly's last substitution of the afternoon here, as number 12, Sian Bazanic, makes her way on here in the 77th minute. And
substitution for Manly coming on the field, number 12, Sian Bazanic. Coming from the field, number 2, Phoebe Gilbane.
Phoebe Gilbane has made her way from the field, making her way around the back of the field behind Manly's defensive goal. Gilbane copying a massive falcon in the first half, and recovered well to see out the game until this moment. And there's all of the substitutions done for Manly United. 4 substitutions, including the half-time substitution, so no more. They've used their 3 windows here in the second half. And Sydney Uni getting ready to make their last substitution as well, which we'll see number 2, Charlotte Owen, make her way onto the field here in the 78th minute of play. And
University.
Looks like Charlotte Hogan is the one who's made her way from the field.
2, Charlotte Owen.
So it looks like he's coming off on the far side. Tegan Biasi has stayed on side this time. It's into the 18-yard box, has to take it back out to keep possession of the ball. Cross headed away by Feeney. And Uni will get it out to Tiana Petkovsky, who's coming down the right wing here. Tegan Biasi wins the ball. And Nicole Stewart wins a throw-in. No, she doesn't. Uni are adjudged to have won the throw-in. Gone out off Nicole Stewart. And yes, it is number 6, Charlotte Hogan, has made her way from the field there. So last substitution for Sydney Uni sees Charlotte Owen on. Jersey number 2, replacing number 6, Charlotte Hogan. So that one will be kept in by Tegan Biasi, not able to be brought down by Anita Zorden, which will see Uni get possession of the ball back. Madison Van Dyke in a battle there with Tegan Biasi, and Van Dyke has given away the foul in the eyes of the referee. Nicole Simonson will come out to take it, and she's going to launch it long. She's not even going to try to line it up. It finds the head of Emily Manette, brought down by Ellie Kerr, who's strayed into an offside position. And Emily Manette has fallen to her haunches here. She'll get back to her feet, though. No danger there. As Manly still trying to find goals. Lends credence to my theory that there's no one on the sideline and the Manly bench actually paying attention to what's going on around the grounds. Although, to be fair, even if there were some late goals at Mount Druitt, you still do need to score them, so maybe they are. Uni looking to hold out defensive effort here. And it's going to be a free kick in favour of Sydney University. And as we are trying to judge what's happened here at Popondetta Park. And I can tell you, as well, actually, I'll come back to that thought for a moment here, as that one will go out for a throw-in. It'll be a Manly throw-in. So we'll go around the grounds score update. Mount Druitt 2, NWS Spirit 0. And so Manly United's season will come to an end regardless of the result here. Mount Druitt locking up that top 4 spot. The top 4 will finish as we started the weekend, coming into round 27. Bulls FC, Apia, UNSW, and Mount Druitt all sealing places in the NPL Women's New South Wales Final Series, which will get underway next weekend. The 2 semi-finals. Ellie Kerr here, keeps that one in play. Kerr gets it into the middle. So it's allowed to be left alone before it was cleared away by Amelia Feeney. O'Brien. Away here to Sian Bazanich. Goes out onto the far side. Here's Anita Zorden. Puts a beautiful back heel in there. Cross coming in, out for a corner. It's just a reminder, stay tuned to the NPL New South Wales socials and website across the week for full confirmation of the times, dates of the finals fixturing. Everything to be confirmed in the coming days. As Uni here, looking to score a consolation goal to end their season on a high. Throw in, and we'll put it out for a goal kick. A little bit of confusion there. Not quite able to communicate effectively. The 3 players out there in the corner. As Nicole Simonson looking for options. Wants to boot this as far down the field as she can. And we'll find Ruby Jackson. Kept in play by India Horsley. Uni win the ball back. Go out off of Horsley for a Uni throw. As the throw comes in, will be won by Manly. As Sian Bazanich will win a free kick. And it'll be Simonson once again to take it. This time she does a little bit of setting up before She launches it as far forward as she can, and it will be met by Xantha Juric. Free kick won by Uni. Battle there in midfield. Free kick taken quickly. As that ball will find its way through to Maddie Caspers, who has to try and spin and turn around Grace Arnold. Isn't able to do so, and Arnold puts it out for a throw in. The cross into the box, put out of play by Nicole Stewart. Actually, Maddie Caspers is going to keep that one in play. And it'll fall back through to Caspers, who takes a shot off the crossbar, but it doesn't matter because the flag has gone up for offside against Caspers. I'll try to do some cross-game commentary here. It's corner, whipped in by RPL Leichhardt at Lambert Park, and it's headed home! RPL Leichhardt have levelled at Lambert Park, and that sets up a grandstand finish for the battle for the premiership. Although it's not going to count, is it? Is it going to count? There's a couple of Bulls players down in the goal. Yeah, it appears as though Miyamoto has been given a yellow card, so it might mean that that goal will stand. Grandstand finish at Lambert Park either way. Nicole Stewart wants to throw the ball in here. And Nearly Kirby claiming a foul, but has not been given. And yes, that goal will stand, so it is 1-1 at Lambert Park. Well, here, Manly look to get double their advantage, and they will through Emily Manette. Manly United with a 2-goal lead. As Emily Manette heading that one over Sophia Fante. Absolutely nothing that Fante could do there to stop that one. As the ball was bobbling around in the box, high up in the air, and Emily Manette has her 11th goal of the season, which here in the 87th minute as a free kick won here by Sydney Uni. But Emily Manette scores goal number 11 of the league season for her. Nearly Kirby not able to keep that one in place. Well, Manly throw in. Instructions being bellowed from Tom Hopley. And Ellie Kerr turns the ball over to Charlotte Owen. Clears it long. It's a long ball into the middle for Sydney Uni. Maddie Caspers not able to control the ball. We picked up by Nicole Simonson. And flags up for offside here against Manly. So we'll come back for the restart of play. As Amelia Feeney drills that one down the wing here, looking for Tiana Petkovsky. And she finds her out off Nicole Stewart. So it will be a Sydney Uni throw in. Taken quickly, Maddie Caspers brings it down, gets a pass away to Petkovsky, who backheels it looking for Caspers, who overran it but recovers, gets around Tegan Biasi, and that's going to be a Uni throw in, be taken by Kirby. Just looking for options in the middle. It'll fall to Maddie Caspers, who unselfishly tries to find a teammate. And Manly here through Emily Manette have a chance to get a third. It cleared away by Addison Van Dyke at the base of midfield. Nicole Stewart. Pass away to Tegan Biasi. Maddie Caspers wins the ball and gives away a foul in the process. As Nicole Simonson will make her way forward to take it, leaving just Nicole Stewart. Back just beyond the halfway line. Nicole Simonson rockets the ball into the box, headed up into the air by Feeney, claimed by Sophia Fante, who's trying to get Emily Minette away from her. She's trying to clear the ball and eventually does so. Not quite able to get the clearance she would have liked. Brought down by Maddie Caspers. With the Manly contingent here, as that ball hit the referee and will require a drop ball. It's the Manly contingent here complaining about the way Caspers brought down the ball, but there's nothing doing. We're into stoppage time here at Sydney University Football Ground. Brought down by Emily Minette. Shot from distance from Ellie Kerr. Another beautiful save by Sophia Fante, and she's been doing that all season. And surely, I mean, look, I'd be if I was making the voting, and I don't make the team of the season voting, unfortunately. Long story, but basically, I give a 3-2-1. All the commentators give a 3-2-1 for the games each week. That's full time here at Sydney University Football Ground, and Manly United have got a 2-0 victory on the night. Their season comes to an end. So unable to make the top four. As I was saying, all the commentators give a 3-2-1 each week, and that's how you get your team of the week compilations on the NPL New South Wales socials each week. Which also does have an impact on team of the player of the season voting. But yeah, if it was up to me and I was the only one making the call, Sophia Fante absolutely would make team of the season as a goalkeeper. What a season she's had. A breakout season for Sophia Fante, owning a Sydney FC contract, and a young Matilda's call-up at full-time here at Sydney University. Manly United 2-0 victors on the afternoon, ending their season on a high. Sienna Dale in the 19th minute, followed by Emily Minette in the 87th. Take you around the ground one final time at Lambert Park. Apia 1, Bulls 1. Just over 10 minutes plus stoppages, or just under 10 minutes plus stoppages to go in that one. And Mount Druitt victorious over NWS Spirits. A couple of minutes to go there in that fixture. But a 2-0 lead. But for the final time this season, my name is Paletti. Thank you very much for your company this year. I've thoroughly enjoyed, once again, bringing the NPL Women's New South Wales competition to you this season as a goalkeeper. Don't forget, finals on the way. Stay tuned to the NPL New South Wales socials and website for full times, dates and fixtures. But full time here at Sydney University, it's Sydney Uni 0, Manly United 2.